Like it wasn't super planned and rehearsed. It was very just like genuine and really engaging.
Diverse perspectives, some really challenging things to think about.
And it's so shocking to me that it's not told. These stories aren't told. And hospitals are still such a historic place of removal for Aboriginal people. People don't want to come to hospital because they've heard the horror stories of what's happened. And even to this day, they have horror stories of racism. There's so much. Everyone knows that racism is well and alive in Australia, but I think it's the unconscious bias that people don't realise.
And the first things I wanted to do was actually meet with a number of the directors and the CEOs and the executive management team, but none of them wanted to meet with me. That's when I hit the bamboo ceiling. So for those who aren't aware what the bamboo ceiling is, it's like the glass ceiling but thicker and harder to break. So for women of Asian Australian backgrounds, they get the double whammy. They get the glass ceiling and the bamboo ceiling, and potentially there might be a concrete ceiling above that.
I think we're in an age of intersectionality where you can't just point at someone and say, oh, you're Asian, or you're Indian, or you're this, or you're that. I think we're so multicultural now, and there's been so much intersection that everyone just needs to start being a little bit more aware of their surroundings and aware of their privilege. And it shouldn't be left to the people of colour to assert themselves and take up the space. It needs to be a concerted effort.
It's good to hear other people's stories and their experiences and hear people being vulnerable.
It's about diverse storytelling. So the whole idea is that there's diverse narratives. The more diverse narratives we hear, the better our world will essentially be because we will hear different perspectives.